Hello everybody, here me and Priyanka are going to present our topic named Applied Cryptography. The main aim of this project is to provide a broad review of the network security and for the cryptography and with particular regard to the digital signatures. Network security and cryptography is the subject to a wider range and it covers how to protect information in the digital form and to provide security services. Now, the question is what it actually the applied cryptography is. Applied cryptography is for the confidentiality of the data on a higher level. So when the data is at a rest or in a transit state, make sure it should be very secure. For example, the data stored on portable devices like phone, tablets, etc. and data which is transmitted online through email, online networking site and via social media.
Email protection. Securing email is very important as it is linked with most of the as it is linked with most of the applications and it is very cost effective and simple too. There are simple rules to follow to encrypt an email. Email encryption can rely on public key cryptography in which users can each publish a public key that others can use to encrypt messages to them. While keeping secret a private key they can use to decrypt such messages or to digitally encrypt and sign messages they send, as email administrations are for businesses and individual usage. For that reason, encryption of information or message to be sent online is an imperative part. Pretty Good Privacy, an encryption program that provides cryptographic privacy and authentication for data communication. PGP is used for signing, encrypting, and decrypting texts, emails, files, directories, and whole disk partitions, and to increase the security of email communications. Invented by Phil Zimmermann in the year 1991, both the client and the sender has two distinctive keys, which is called as an open and private key. At the point when the sender sends his message to the collector, it more often than not in a scramble shape. At that point, at the opposite end, recipient most likely observe the message on the off chance that he had private key with him, which is the simple principle rationale of really great protection, which clearly increment the security rate of information to be exchanged on the web.
Next is SMIME, which is termed as Secure Multipurpose Internet Mail Extension Protocol and has come from de facto standard for encrypted email. It uses the RSA encryption algorithm and has received the backing of major industry players, including RSA Security. It has been incorporated in a large number of commercial products such as Microsoft Outlook and for the web access like Mozilla Thunderbird, Mac operating system via email, etc. Now next is web application. As we all know that everybody in the world use web application for the online transaction, and for that purpose it is very important that the transaction which we are doing should be in a easy and at a fast way with the proper security. So for that purpose applied cryptography is also used in that area.
And now comes steganography and watermarking. As we all want our data to be secure, so privacy and copyright protection is very important issue in our digital society where a very large amount of multimedia data are generated and distributed daily using different kinds of consumer electronic devices and are very popular communication channels such as the web and social networks. Steganography and watermarking introduces state-of-the-art technology on data hiding and copyright protection of digital images and offers a solid basis for future study and images and research. Steganographic technique overcomes the traditional cryptographic approach, providing new solutions for secure data transmission without raising users' malicious intentions. In steganography, some secret information can be inserted into the original data in imperceptible and efficient ways to avoid distortion of the image and hence the embedding capacity respectively. Digital watermarking also adopts data hiding techniques for copyright protection and tampering verification of multimedia data. In watermarking, an illegitimate copy can be recognized by testing the presence of a valid watermark and a dispute on the ownership of the image resolved. And also an important topic which is called DRM, Digital Rights Management, which is a set of access control technologies for restricting the use of proprietary hardware and copyrighted works. DRM technologies try to control the use, modification, and distribution of copyrighted works such as software and multimedia content, as well as systems within devices that enforce these policies.
Now, this is about movie DRM, which is related to music. For years, the music industry has fought pirates from the day of homemade cassette tape duplication and compact disc and in the form of digital format. So music distributors tried to use a variety of DRM schemes, but most of them supported the technology under consumer pressure. So for the use of DRM for music purchase slowed dramatically when Apple reversed it by use of Fair Play DRM for music sold through the iTunes stores in the face of this opposition. Apple is the co-founder of music DRM, and for that purpose DRM is also about copywriting and further data protection. Now next is ebook DRM, which is basically used for the video games, and it prevents user from illegally copying and using software and data such as an ebook and for the video games.
And here are a few references that we've done on applied cryptography, which is a project. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you all liked it. Thanks again.